Ken, one thing is for sure, the reopening cannot be rushed. Doctors say a real return to normal won't happen until a vaccine is available, and that's still at least 12 to 18 months away under the most optimistic circumstances. When society reopens, it will be slow and happen in stages.
I would guess masks. There might be a request for people, older people, to shelter in place, continue to shelter in place, or at least cut down your movement outside. I think that you could look at a staggered return to work.
UCSF professor of epidemiology George Rutherford says industries like construction and manufacturing may be the first to restart.
And I would love the restaurants to come back online and to be able to take away more from there than a paper bag. But I would imagine that would kind of come on a little bit more slowly.
He says large gatherings like sports games and music festivals are likely to be restricted until the fall at the earliest. Several safety protocols must be in place before we transition back to regular life. On top of continued social distancing,
anyone who's symptomatic is sent home, and there's a return to work protocol. There'll be testing, perhaps even regular temperature testing.
The former director of the State Employment Development Department, Michael Bernick, says before the pandemic, California experienced the longest period of job growth since World War II. In the last 2 weeks, more than 2 million people have filed for unemployment in the state.
Clearly, some of the major sectors, hospitality, travel, retail, will be slower to come back, and they'll come back in very different form.
UCSF is currently working on a project with the city to expand its contact tracing capacity. It involves asking infected patients who their last contacts were to determine who needs testing and discover new cases.